Hello, good evening. My name is Nana. Can you tell me your name and a little about yourself?
My name is Kiều Trang, and right now I'm studying at Trần Hưng Đạo High School. I'm 15 years old, and I'm a great student in my class.
Okay, great. Now, we will have three parts: part one, part two, part three. So we start with part one now.
Yeah.
Okay, a little about yourself. Now, when was the last time you had a few days off?
Well, the last time I got some feast day off, that's the last Sunday. On that day, I didn't have to took care. I didn't have to took care of my little sister, so I had time. I have time for myself, and I was spending that time on painting and relaxing my mind when I was listening to music in the room.
Okay. What do you usually do when you have days off?
Well, when I have days off, I will do some of my favorite hobbies like reading books, painting, drawing, or maybe even I can go for a walk with my friends or hang out with friends. In addition, I can also help my mom with housework or yeah, help
Okay.
my mom with housework.
Okay. Now, do you usually spend your days off with your parents or with your friends?
Not really. Uh, well, I want to spend my day off with myself, so I always want to spend time with myself more. And yeah, for some days I will spend with my family, but not really occasionally.
Okay. What would you like to do if you had a day off tomorrow?
Well, if I have a day off tomorrow, I will go to hang out with my friends to take some coffee because it's a long time haven't seen I haven't seen my some of my best friends. Yeah, we do not study in one school. Yeah, so we don't have time to see much.
Okay, good. Now let's go on to part two of today's test. Now, for today's part two, you have 1 minute to plan your answer and 2 minutes to present your answer. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, your question for today is describe a place. Sorry. It says describe an item you bought from a tourist attraction. You should say what it is, where you bought it, why you bought it, and explain how you felt about it.
Okay.
So you have 1 minute to plan, and your time starts now. Okay, now let's hear your idea.
Um, when I have a tour to go to Samson Beach, a beautiful beach in Thanh Hóa province and a popular tourist attraction in Vietnam. I I bought an item in that tour. Uh, it was a keychain. Well, I bought it. Yeah, it was a beautiful It was a beautiful and cute keychain. I bought it as a I bought that keychains when I on the way to come back to the yeah came back to the hotel to prepare things to go home. I bought this because I think that it was a small things to bring with myself and not really expensive for me to buy. Yeah, it's affordable. Moreover, I can use this as a present to give to myself to remind me about the trip and also give it to my friends to want to share them about the thing I was bought on my trip to show our friendships and yeah, I want to give them the cute things at the place I were. I really love the keychain because when I when I bought it, I will remind about the place where I come, and also when I see that I can remember the best memory. This yeah, like about what the sea looked like and what the people in here, the Christians, and a lot of things else.
Okay, great. Now let's go on to your part three question for today. It says, how important are buildings for a country's tourist industry? How important are buildings for a country's tourist industry?
Well, for me, like some old buildings or another code is about ancient buildings have effective, important to the tourist industry, uh, because it have uh, because it's got a big value that nothing else can replace. Also, it can show the history of the country are some like for example for like the temple literature in Vietnam or Văn Miếu Quốc Tử Giám. Yeah, this was the place asked about the first university in Vietnam. Shows the important and the care of the emperor about the education in Vietnam on that time too.
Okay. So, do you believe some buildings have, do some buildings hold history? Do some buildings contain history of a country?
Yes, of course. Like as an example, I say before, Văn Miếu Quốc Tử Giám, uh, just not only just not only the place where visitor can uh, going and visit. They can also go in there to see uh, to have a small explore to the Vietnamese past to see what the education in Vietnam on 18th century what look are or maybe they can understand more about Vietnam culture.
Okay, great. That's it for today, and we are done.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.